Some Iraq news, posted by TNT members May 19, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Details of the extraordinary session of the Council of Ministers and the budget schedules sent to Parliament. The media office of Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani revealed, on Sunday, the details of the extraordinary session of the Council of Ministers and the budget schedules sent to Parliament. The office stated in a statement received by Shafaq news agency, al-Sudani chaired an extraordinary session of the Council of Ministers devoted to discussing the federal general budget schedules for the state ministries and institutions for the year 2024, within the requirements of the Federal General Budget Law No. 13 of 2023, for the years 2023, 2024, and 2025. The session witnessed the approval of Schedules A, B, C, D, E, and F, and the planned deficit schedule for the year 2024. Based on Article 77, 2nd, of the Federal General Budget Law No. 13 of 2023, for the years 2023, 2024, 2025, and refer it to the House of Representatives. The session also included approval to re-announce the investment opportunity to implement the Baghdad Metro project and the Holy Najaf Karbala train for an additional month, to ensure obtaining offers from other companies and entering the competition with the only offer. The Council agreed to exclude the company executing the project to design and implement Al Tajiyat Stadium, 60,000 spectators, and the project to construct the fence and gates of Al Tajiyat Sports City from submitting a letter of guarantee for good implementation of the project, according to what was stated in the letter of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, dated May 19, 2024. Tishwash. The governor of the central bank announces the start of the second phase of the banking sector restructuring plan. Central Bank Governor Ali Mohsen Al-Alak announced today, Sunday, the start of the second phase of the banking sector restructuring plan. The media office of the Central Bank of Iraq said in a statement received by the Iraqi news agency, INA. Al-Alak received a delegation from the World Bank headed by the Regional Director for Equitable Growth, Finance and Institutions for the Middle East and North Africa region, Nader Mohammed, noting that, during the meeting, strengthening relations was discussed. The bilateral relationship between the Central Bank of Iraq and the World Bank, especially the restructuring of government banks, the launch of the Riyadh Bank project and its economic and social importance. And the two parties also discussed the experiences of neighboring countries in confronting climate change and its impact on the national and regional economy. He added, the meeting discussed small and medium enterprises and their support by the central bank, and the development of the financial and banking sector, non-banking financial institutions, financial markets and the insurance sector, as well as benefiting from the World Bank's experiences in digital transformation, financial inclusion, and digital banks, noting that, the governor reviewed during the meeting, the Central Bank of Iraq's plan to restructure the banking sector, noting that, this bank has completed the first phase of the plan, and has begun the second phase. Al-Alak stated, according to the statement, that, the board of directors of the central bank licensed the Green Bank, which will be the nucleus of renewable energy and sustainable financing initiatives, revealing the Central Bank of Iraq's intention to license a number of digital banks. Candy kisses. Electricity goes on high alert as hot season begins. Minister of Electricity Ziad Ali Fadl called for mobilizing the ministry's energies in preparation for the next summer season. The media office of the Minister of Electricity said in a statement that, the Minister of Electricity inspected the Sadr gas power station in Baghdad as part of his inspection tours to see the progress of maintenance and rehabilitation work in the production stations before the summer peak season. He added, the minister held a meeting with officials of the station, which consists of 4 production units with a total capacity of 636 megawatts, where they discussed topics related to maintenance work and the most prominent obstacles in work and developing solutions to them in order to complete the work according to the specified timeframes. He pointed out that, the minister conducted a field tour in the sections of the station and was briefed on the rehabilitation work carried out on the units by the experts of the German company Siemens and the ministry's staff, and praised the efforts of the engineering and technical teams to increase the efficiency of production stations and increase generating capacities, calling for mobilizing energies in preparation for the next summer season, in order to provide reliable and stable electrical energy to citizens. Candy Kisses, next month. A large conference to announce 8 cities as investment opportunities. The new cities authority at the Ministry of Construction, Housing and Public Municipalities announced the imminent announcement of the second batch of cities as investment opportunities for companies and real estate developers. The director of the authority, Hamd Abdul Hamid, said in a press statement that the procedures have been completed to reveal 8 new cities as investment opportunities. Within a second batch of residential cities in the government program for housing, as well as work to complete the procedures to announce 3 other cities soon, noting that cities will be available for investment in front of Arab and international companies and local investors wishing to invest in this vital sector. Hamid explained that the beginning of next month will witness a large conference to announce investment opportunities in the presence of international, Arab and Gulf companies, noting that the headquarters of the authority witnessed the visit of dozens of companies to see investment opportunities in these cities, and we sensed a real desire to invest in this sector. The director of the authority added that 5 new cities have already been referred, including by signing the initial contract, while work began after the issuance of the investment license in the cities of in Baghdad and in Nineveh. Pointing out that the Chinese and Iraqi companies implementing the installation of concrete factories units, administrative buildings and soil leveling works in Al Ghazlani, provided that the actual start of them will begin within the next 3 months. The other city is the Banks of Karbala, which is distributed among 3 experienced investors and previous similar businesses, including a Malaysian company, and is in the process of issuing the investment license and starting work next month after handing over the site. While the gardens in Babylon are in the process of preparing plans, handing over the land and issuing the license, he said. Regarding construction operations, he explained that all cities have been directed to be at the level of smart and sustainable cities in all its details, including electronic transactions and the use of technology in the daily movement of residents. Regarding the marketing of housing units in the new cities, he said, directives will be issued to investing companies to announce the prices of the units through their websites, so that the citizen can enter and register directly, calling on citizens to stay away from fake parties that claim to be related to the new cities and promote unrealistic things regarding prices or marketing housing units. And citizens can view the authority's website to answer all their inquiries and questions about this or go to the company directly instead of taking other methods that may not lead for the same purpose. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.